Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to race number 3 of the DeviantArt Cup Series. We're here at ISM Raceway today as we get set to go racing for 94 laps in the Arizona desert. Looks like Lionheart will be on pole, followed by Cody Lamas. Alana Giro will be taking third, with Craig in fourth. Corbett, Keshiel, Langton, Onesto, Mullen, Spencer, Blade Runner, Merzlag, Ravenhurst, Hayner, and DJ Harris. The top 15. Last week, it was Chase Carpenter in number 1 getting the win. Looks like he's starting 21st with, of course, 2 kinds of 500 winner. All the way back in 33rd. That's not a good starting spot for him. Hopefully, they can work their way back up through the field. As the field's going to come around now. Off the final corner, green flag is out. We are underway at Phoenix. Into turns 1 and 2 they go. Now, out of turn number 1, looks like Lionheart's clear. Lamas is now Keshiel and... not Keshiel, Kiro and Lamas battle side by side. 3 wide, farther back as Crago is kicked all the way up to the outside lane. Langton trying to get side by side with Corbett off the turn number 2. Lionheart's going to lead the lap. Lana Keshiel way out of line up there as the field goes past the camera there. In turn 3 they go. Craig going out to the inside of Lamas for third. Field all still stacked up. Merzlak tucked in right behind the car he owns. Blade Runner has Ravenhurst now goes to the inside of the 77 off of turn number 2. Lamas was able to hold off Crago for third. Riles, of course, third in championship. Not having the best of seasons. He won the Clash at the start of the season, but currently running in 24th. Corbett, of course, won the pole last week at Iowa. Running 5th right now. On lap number 5. Two rookies battling side by side. That is English and Coleman. Going into turn 1, looks like English is going to take the spot. Now Carpenter is going to try and pass the 12 car for 18th position. DJ Harris now trying to get to the back bumper of 26. Can't quite do it that time around. Riles now battling side by side with Alex Miller, just outside the top 20. Travis Hoflin has made up spots. He started back in 31st, if I recall correctly, or something like that. I started 27th, my bad. And it's currently up to 26th, so he's made up a spot. RJ Bishop not doing very good in his home race. 33rd right now out of 38 drivers. Back up towards the front. They're all single file. No position to swap, but they're all right there battling as closely as possible. Of course, in real life, NASCAR is going to be here this upcoming weekend. I'm filming this on the 8th? 7th. I'm a day ahead of myself. filming this all on the 7th. In NASCAR, it's Friday. No, Thursday. God damn it, I'm still a day ahead of myself. Probably should stop doing that. Coleman battling side by side with Harris now. Corbett's trying to make the move on Crago, and now here comes Langton. He's going to try and make the move to the inside. Ooh, Crago got a run on a high lane. Langton season is going to try and push Crago forward. Can't quite do it out of 1 and 2, but now Crago gets the run. Now Langton cuts back down to the inside, goes back to the outside. Trying to find which lane to go with. This battle for 4th has opened up a little bit of a gap between 3rd and this battle. And has allowed Alana Keshiel to close in. Both Alanas looking to fight for a top 5 position today. Chevy Ford, Chevy, the top 3 right now. Corbett's still not quite clear of Crago. Keshiel now to the inside of Langton for 6th, or no, 7th. Can't quite get the move. Now Corbett clears Crago going into turn 3. John Mullen, Crago's teammate, rounding out the top 10 at the moment. Spencer looked to take a peek to the inside of Ernesto, couldn't quite get there though. Hopefully up another spot into 25th now. English running 16th, looking to try and make a move on Hayner at some point here. Almost losing a little bit of a touch to the 2 leaders. English takes a peek to the inside. Tucks back in line though. Barnes fighting with the spot with Kelly O'Sherwood. Now Tang and O'Sherwood side by side down in turn number 3. Tang's going to take the spot. Now it's Michaels and Bishop side by side through the kink in the back straightaway and into turn number 3 now. Ooh, Bishop drove it hard in turn 3. That's going to allow Michaels to try and get the run on the outside lane now. But Bishop stays with him in turn number 1 now through turn 2. Michaels was clear of Bishop there, but Bishop was able to drive through the corner. Couldn't quite get his good center off. And now Bishop stuck battling with the 24 of Alan Bledsoe. This is all at the cusp of the top 30. Alan Bledsoe might be able to clear Bishop here off the 3. He will. Lionheart pulls a little bit away from Alana Kiro as Lamas closes into the back bumper of the 29. Rest of the top 10 starting to separate themselves out a little bit more as, ooh, looks like Blade Runner makes contact with the 56, trying to get to the McDonald's machine driven by Dolan Mullen. Can't quite get there, though, at the moment. Ooh, as Jesse Dolan's blown up on the front straightaway. Yes. Ooh, oh, contact with Alex Miller. That's going to cause a caution right then and there. As an even bigger pileup has occurred now, as DJ McWhorter might not be very happy with Takeda. This is going to cause a little bit of a shake-up here. So what happened to Dalton? Yep, right past the start and finish line, just blows an engine. And right here's where the trouble begins, because Alex Miller makes hard contact with the outside wall. He's able to keep it back going, though, but behind them, ooh, it's possible Andrew Gorman was trying to go for more spots and hit the accelerator, as the 30 and 84 was trying to cut back down to avoid Dalton. 44 and 02 just didn't check up, though. They get involved in this wreck. So 84 just gets whipped around, spins, hits the front end of the 9. Does a lot of damage to that 84 machine. Lionheart's off pit road first. Looks like Keshiel's off pit road second. Llama's third. Craigo fourth. And the 86 fifth, with Spencer getting a great run off of pit road. He's up to 7th now. Corbett, meanwhile, falls all the way back to 8th. No. 7th. 25's in 6th. Blade Runner gets a good stop. He's up to 9th now. This field cycles around now. It looks like Dalton's the only casualty of that wreck. Ooh, John Mullen blows a camshaft under caution. So John Mullen, in his team's home race, not able to finish this event as we get set to go racing once again. Green flag's now out. Into turn 1 they race now. Lonham right on the back bumper of the 3 car. Ooh, Riles with a good pass on the 47. Can he make the move on the 26? He's going to try. Can't quite get there, though. We'll have... Ooh, almost slid up into the 26 after a good center corner there. Corbett now losing ground a little bit and might be passed by the 31 here. Some battling for positions here at the back half of the top 20. Riles trying to make the move on Hayner, will make the move and clear Hayner in turns 1 and 2, able to take 11th away now. Could have sworn I just saw 9-2 of Hunter Kuro get into the wall. He's in the corner. Doesn't look like he has any damage. Ooh. Hopefully gets a knock from Cam Barnes there. They were momentarily 3 wide down the back straightaway as well. So here comes the 77 trying to make the move on the 31 for the 8th position and might clear Alana Keshiel. No, Alana Keshiel gets good running outside. Now Blade Runner will clear her going into turn 3. Or not. Keshiel drives it in deep. Is able to stay alongside the 77. Only to get cleared down the straightaway with drafting help from the 5. As... Oh no! Hoflin has blown an engine now. That is the second mechanical issue with a Krego Racing Incorporated car today. Not very good for the 13 car, as that is now the second time, or second car to have an issue. Third engine issue, or third issue for a team today, as Hoflin actually has not yet retired, but is up on that 13 machine though, as now he goes a second lap down. Now Spencer looking to make a move on Corbett for no reason actually, because Corbett was already behind Spencer. Of course, now you got to be wondering what Krago's thinking right now. 2 of his cars having issues. Hoflin still on pit road. And the team have diagnosed it as another camshaft issue for Krago Racing Incorporated. Will Krago also have a camshaft issue? That is something to look into as this race continues on. Now Riles tried to make a move on Onesto, failed miserably, is now falling back to the clutches of Ravenhurst. Carpenter trying to make up spots. He's making a move on the 41 of Marks for 17th. Not having a good time passing him though. Meanwhile, our other race winner, RJ Bishop, still only in 29th. Riles still at it though. He's going to try and round the 5 back up. Now through 1 and 2, Riles will crack the top 10 and clear the 5 of Onesto. Marks and Kaiser now battling side by side as we work lap 40 of 19, or not 194, just 94. Lots of battling now. Carpenter trying to clear Merzlak and get side by side with Coleman now. Trials right on the back bumper of Keschel. Not going to make the move just yet. Blade Runner trying to catch up to the 99 of Corbett. Spencer briefly took a peek there to the inside of the 82. Sonicaro now trying to get to the Lionheart in the 3. Lionheart, of course, started on pole. But will he finish in first or not? We'll find out here as we are pretty much at that midway point of the race. Just a couple more laps. It'll be conclusion of lap 47. It'll be the midway point. Riles is now trying to make the move on the 31 of Keschel. Through turns 3 and 4. Will actually clear the 31 off of turn 3. Now will allow Nosto to, at the moment, try and fight for the position. Can't quite follow Riles though. Keschel shuts the door. Spencer trying to get a little racy up here with the 82 of Langton. Lap traffic about to come into play here shortly as the damaged cars of Takeda and McWhorter. Of course, Takeda, part of Axiom Racing Union, not having a good season at all. Team was going into the season hoping they'd have a better season this year after having an investment increase and whatnot after a dismal season number 2, but fortune does not look like that will happen in early going, so far at least. We're now just past the halfway point in this event. English tried to make a move on Ravenhurst, but Ravenhurst shut the door. Leaders have now caught lap traffic. Lionheart gets caught up behind the lap traffic. Can't quite do anything about it. No, will get boxed in. Lamas takes a peek to the outside. As the 82 gets boxed in behind the 02, and that's going to allow Spencer to try to make a move. And now for the lead, Lionheart for the moment looked to maybe be passed by the 29. Now here comes Lamas to the outside. Keschel clears him. No, now Crago's going to try and make a move on Lamas. Despite the fact that, knowing full well, both of Stevens had camshaft issues, so Crago trying to push strong for the team that he owns. Admits mechanical issues for his teammates. Spencer has made the move on the 82 with assistance of lap traffic. And Crago failed to get the move done on Lamas. Lamas holds off Crago once again. Riles has caught Tyler Blade Runner in the 77. Riles trying to get to that back bumper of the 77. Can't quite do it. Ooh, Onesto has to really manhandle his car to keep it off the 02 of Takeda. Off of turn 2 there. Actually, hearing reports of caution or debris on the track, looks like caution will be thrown by officials here.
1 to go. Caution. What the fuck is the caution for? Bye, Rex. Keep going, keep going.
Lionheart will lead at the caution flag. It'll be interesting to see how this shakes up, assuming anyone pits. It doesn't look like anybody's pitting. Off of 3 and 4, only 2 cars, 1 lap down. It'll be interesting to see how they affect the lead lap drivers, though. Lionheart on the accelerator, green flag back out as we're underway at Phoenix once again. It's only the top 2 able to be fully clear of the lap traffic before they get to turn 1. Craigo and Lamas now clear of the traffic. Everyone else gets caught up behind them. Blade Runner now to the outside of the 82 as Takeda holding up. Now Takeda goes up high to try to get out of the way of the 82, but the 77 is trying to make the move, and now Blade Runner is going to be shoved back in line as everyone's trying to find a line to run in. Gordon just hold up his team owner. Now here comes Riles. They're 3 wide as Blade Runner trying to stay in the top 10. Onesto, meanwhile, stuck behind the 02. Down to 77, stuck behind the 84 is 3 wide down to Kink into turn 3. And 3 wide farther back in the field. Murs like monkey in the middle right now. So Nesto able to clear the 7 and the 2 off of turn 4. Ravenhurst looks like they have finally cracked the top 10 again. English right behind her in 11th. This is probably the farthest up front Carpenter's been all day in 13. Lionheart has led every single lap of this race. He's probably kind of wishing right now that the point standings allowed for bonus points for leading laps and leading the most laps in a race. Carpenter now is trying to get to the inside of Blade Runner now as they run through 3 and 4. Blade Runner able to once again clear the 1. Kiro back to the back bumper of the 3. Can't quite do it that time. Lengthen to the back bumper. Corbett now as they run off of turn number 2. Almost at 4. It is turn 4 in real life now. Okay, she'll actually run. God damn it. Kiro running a higher line than Lionheart there through the first part of turns 3 and 4. Ooh, Llamas now trying to make a move on the 29 in 1 and 2, side by side. That may allow Lionheart some time to pull away and Craigo to catch back up. Ooh, but Llama's really slow in turn 3. It's going to allow Kiro to get the run back off of turn number 4. And Craigo to maybe look to challenge? No, Craigo gets back in line. As English has broken the top 10 after getting around the 47 of Ravenhurst. Lap traffic may or may not, once again, play a factor into this one. Carpenter still trying to get around the 77. Merzlak, of course, won this race last season. Not in contention to win it today. Austin Spencer doing a great job today, though. Was very quiet in season 1. Was very much a dark horse during the chase. Almost made the final round, but unfortunately lost a tiebreaker to Chase Carpenter in in what was a very exciting race in Martinsville for the penultimate race of the season. Rouse and Corbett now battling side by side. Teammates within the top 10 battling for the 7th position as Lincoln has gone around the 99. Five-way battle for the lead. The five-way battle for fucking 9th. Five-way battle for fucking 14th. Actually, no. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10-way battle for 14. Rawls has not been able to get around Corbett so far. Now here comes Rawls to the inside of Corbett. Spencer now taking a look to the inside of Craigo now in turns 3 and 4. Can't quite get there. Lonakiro trying to get to the inside of Lionheart. Also can't quite get there. And here comes Carpenter with another charge to the inside of Tyler Blade Runner. But Blade Runner starts the door in turn number 3. I want to say the top 10 is all spread out, but they're in groups spread out. Or they're spread out in groups, rather. We're looking at complete lap 77. Lamas didn't have quite the injury he wanted in that corner. Craigo right onto the back bumper of the 48. Of course, Craigo also probably not trying to make a move, trying to save his engine, as earlier both of his teammates did have camshaft issues. Of course, the 56 was under caution, the 13 was in racing conditions. As, we almost had a wreck there with Joshua Williams getting into, or Jason Williams, not Joshua, Jason Williams getting into the 5 on Nessa there. Merzlak has fallen back to 21st, though. Not the day he wanted today. Nosto was running in the top 10 earlier, falling back to 16th. No thanks to the lap traffic. English now battling side by side with Keshiel. Of course, English driving for himself. Couldn't find a ride of the season, so he started his own team in order to get one. Nothing in the rules says you can't do that. In fact, it's highly encouraged half the time, as Keshiel now strong run on the outside. English trying to fight back, though. Still side by side. Keshiel, a very strong Chevrolet engine under that car. Of course, her team owner is also leading the event. So, it's not unexpected. Of course, Lana Keshiel, when she was signed onto this team, was expected to do better this season than she had last season. And it is indeed showing. In fact, she's doing better than Jennifer Legacy right now, because Legacy's running in 30th right now in the 30 car, coincidentally enough. So next time by, it will be 10 to go, as leaders have caught lap traffic, and this is going to allow Lana Keshiel to potentially take the lead. It will. Did I say Lana Keshiel? I meant Alana Kiro. Kiro now to the lead. Lionheart stuck behind lap traffic. Craigo now stuck behind Lionheart, who's stuck behind lap traffic. This might allow Spencer to take third. Ten laps to go. Can Alana Kiro get her first career win? Or will Lamas take it and get Hendrick Motorsports back-to-back victories? There's one more lapped car to deal with, at the very least. As Keshiel has held off English. Lamas to the back bumper of the 29. Going to catch McWhorter here in turns 3 and 4. McWhorter will run that low line. Lamas gives the 29 a shunt to the back. Kiro keeps it in the line, though. Kiro and Lamas both ducked down to get around McWhorter. Spencer in third now. Can he try and maybe steal a better position than what Lamas currently has? That sentence made no sense, but whatever. Just a handful of laps to go. Corbett now to the back bumper. Craigo for now 6th position. Kiro pulling away from Lamas a little bit. Lionheart has got to be furious, not just at the lap traffic, but at himself as well. Spencer all over the back bumper of the 48 car. It'll be 5 laps to go at the line. Looks like Carpenter finally got around 77 of Blade Runner, but almost lost that position back because of the O2 Takeda. It's now 4 to go. They have caught another lapped car. 44 of Dylan Maddox goes 1 lap down now. No other lap traffic will come into play in this event. The top 8 or so drivers, all right here. 3 to go now for the 29 car. Spencer making the move on Lamas for second. Like I said, Spencer, a dark horse during the chase, was able to tie for third position in points before the chase reset from Martinsville to Atlanta. Unfortunately, unable to clear Lamas. Now, Langton side by side of the 25 for third. And the 82 will now take third position. Lionheart now maybe looking to make a move around the outside as Craigo tries to take position for fifth. White flag out now for Ilana Kiro. In just her rookie season, third start in this series. Can she take the win away? Thanks to the help of lap traffic. It's looking very likely out of 3 and 4 now. Coming to the line, it will be Ilana Kiro taking the win over Cody Lamas and Zen Langton. First rookie to win a race this season. Spencer, Lionheart, Craigo, Riles, Corbett, Keshiel, Carpenter, Ravenhurst, English, Blade Runner, Kaiser, Hayner. The rest of your top 15. Of course, the rest of the results here. Very bad day for Craigo Racing Incorporated. Yeah, one driver finished 6th. The other 2 retired due to mechanical failures. That is not good, especially in this day and age where mechanical failures are fairly rare. But that's going to do it for Phoenix. Next race is... forget what next race is, actually, to be honest. I think... you know what? I'm not going to say what it is because I have no idea what it is. But until then, thank you all so much for watching. And as always, I'll see you at the next race. So long, everybody.